Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today I'm talking about dates and a little comparison between fresh versus dried dates. And that may seem like a very simple thing to talk about, but there's a little more to it than that when we're talking about dates. In parts of the world where dates are grown, fresh dates have a very short season. I'm talking about truly fresh dates. Their season is only going to be a few weeks long. At that point, they're yellow, they're almost round, they have a mild flavor, and they're crisp like an apple. So at that stage, they're considered to be actually unripe, and they're known as kalal, or yellow crunchy dates. Their moisture content at that point is about 80%. Now, kalal dates would only rarely be found at any grocery stores in the United States. However, dates are grown in some of the very warm regions in this country, and you may or may not find the kalal dates in grocery stores local to the growers. I don't know for sure, and I won't pretend to know. So you may or may not find them. Let us know below if they do sell kalal dates in grocery stores close to the growers. The next stage in the life of a date is called the rutab stage. Now, please forgive me if I'm not pronouncing these words correctly. These are foreign terms to me, and I don't have a good frame of reference on how to pronounce them. In the rutab stage, they're considered to be fully ripe. They have a light brown color, they're soft, they'll melt in your mouth, and they have a caramel flavor that is like nature's candy. Again, dates in the kalal stage have a very short shelf life, but they can be frozen, and when they're frozen, they can last up to a couple years that way. At that point, their moisture content is around 50 to 70%. Those dates can be truly labeled as fresh, okay? The next stage of dates is the tamar stage. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. And that's when the dates are drying or are dry. That type of date is typically what we see in the United States in most grocery stores. Those dates are usually picked at the tamar stage, dry. Their skin is wrinkled, the color has turned more of a dark brown, and at that point they have a prolonged shelf life of 1.5 to 2 years, and their moisture content drops down to about 10% or less. Now, regarding Medjool dates, sometimes Medjool dates are considered to be a fresh date since they're harvested and packaged with little processing. In that respect, you could call them fresh, but since they are allowed to dry naturally on the tree, they're actually in the tamar stage, so they're really a dried fruit. Although they've been dried naturally on the tree, they are dry. They have not been physically or chemically treated to dry them out in any particular way. Nature takes its course with Medjool dates and allows them to dry on the tree. You could say they're a fresh, dry date in that respect if you wanted to. They're very sweet and rich. They have a caramel-like flavor. Soft and creamy texture. They're like nature's candy for sure. Now, regarding the Deglet Noor dates, they're considered to be semi-dry and are sometimes described as having a slight crunch or some chewiness to them, yet they're still pliable. The Deglet Noor dates are drier and tougher than the Medjool dates, and actually they're the preferred variety for making date sugar. So if you've ever bought date sugar from the grocery store, and I have seen it in American grocery stores, chances are it was made with Deglet Noor dates. So anyway, I hope that this helps to clarify some confusion about, are these dates fresh, or are they dried, which is which. They're both dried. The Deglet Noor and the Medjool dates are dried, but the Medjool dates are dried on the tree. The Deglet Noor dates are picked in clusters as they are starting to dry and allowed to dry in that clustered form. So the Deglet Noor dates are treated differently by the grower than the Medjool dates are. I do hope this helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below. This is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Bye for now.